Nothing screams summer like a burger, but would you believe me if I told you that they could taste just as good without the bun? You're in for a real treat with these low-carb burger bowls. They're a healthier, low-calorie meal, even with the cheese and bacon. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Taylor from The Girl on Bloor. I'm your favorite downtown Toronto girl showing you how to make easy, healthy recipes so that you can live your best life. So today I've got you covered with an incredible burger bowl that'll definitely fulfill all your fast food cravings. With summer on the horizon, I've been indulging in a few too many trips to McDonald's with my bestie. We recently made a pact that we would stop going every weekend and try to eat, well, healthier. Since old habits are hard to break, I thought it was time to make your classic bacon cheeseburger less terrible for you by getting rid of the bun, using extra lean ground beef, and adding a whole lot of veggies. You're going to love the easy 3-ingredient sauce, and the whole thing comes together in just a little over 30 minutes, so you really have no excuse to go out and get fast food because you can make it faster at home. Plus, you can use any veggies you like, so you're also clearing out the veggie crisper and reducing food waste. And as if that's not enough, I'll even be showing you how to meal prep them using mason jars. Get ready for a huge win all around. You're gonna feel so good about eating these burger bowls, and I promise you'll have them on constant repeat. Now that I've got you all riled up and excited, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how to make them. So first up, let's assemble all of our ingredients so you know what you need on hand. You'll need 4 slices of turkey or regular bacon, 1 pound of extra lean ground beef, salt and pepper, 1 cup of grated cheddar cheese, 1 head of iceberg lettuce, 1 cup of cherry tomatoes, half a cup of sliced pickles, half a cup of sliced red onion, and 1 jalapeno pepper. And for the sauce, you only need light mayo, ketchup, and Dijon mustard. The first thing you're going to do is prepare your toppings because the burgers and bacon will cook up fairly quickly, and you want them both to be served as hot as possible. So take 4 large salad bowls, and then you'll chop up a head of iceberg lettuce. Feel free to use whichever type of lettuce you prefer. I just really love the crunch of iceberg lettuce and feel like it pairs perfectly with a burger. But I've had people yell at me on Facebook, of course on Facebook, that it is the subpar lettuce and I really should be using butter lettuce or whatever lettuce snobs eat. So don't come for me on my lettuce choice. Use whatever you'd like, then divide your lettuce among your bowls. From there, you'll slice up 1 cup of cherry tomatoes. I like cherry tomatoes because I find they stay more hearty and fresher for longer. Any other type of tomato really should be eaten fresh because otherwise the slices will be slimy the next day, so trust me on the cherry tomato recommendation. You also don't even have to cut them in half if you don't want to, so bonus points for saving time on prep. Add your tomatoes to your bowls. Then you'll take about half a cup of sliced pickles, or you can slice up some whole pickles and divide those among your bowls. Feel free to add more pickles if you're a pickle fiend. Then you'll slice up about half of a large red onion to get in and around half a cup of thin slices. Divide that among your bowls. Now here's the last optional topping, the jalapenos. So this burger in a bowl is inspired by Five Guys and their version. They add cheese, bacon, and fresh jalapeno peppers. I love me some spice, so I'm slicing up a whole pepper and adding it to my bowls, but you don't have to. Other great alternatives are pickled jalapenos because they aren't as spicy as the fresh ones, and banana peppers are also a great option. You can also remove the seeds on the fresh jalapenos to take the spice down a notch. Don't add the jalapenos to your bowls just yet, as you're going to add them to the top of your burgers, just like Five Guys does. Once all your toppings are ready to go, let's whip up the sauce. You're going to take a medium-sized bowl, then add a 1/4 cup light mayo, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and 1 tablespoon of water. Mix that all up together to combine, and that's it. Grate 1 cup of cheddar cheese, and you are done with the cold items and can move on to the hot items. Now we are going to fry up the bacon and make the burger patties. I'm using turkey bacon to keep the calorie count low, but you can totally use real bacon. It will add more calories and fat, but one compromise you can make is to add 2 slices of real bacon instead of the 4 slices of turkey bacon I list out in the recipe, and then just add half a slice to each burger instead of the full slice. You'll be cutting the slices in half anyway and adding 2 each to each burger, so this is a great way to get creative with lowering the calories while still indulging your cravings. Cook your bacon, whether you use turkey or the real deal, in a large skillet over medium-high heat, and your slices should be finished within 6 to 7 minutes, depending of course on the type you use. While the bacon is cooking, you'll want to mix in about half a teaspoon each of salt and pepper with 1 pound of extra lean ground beef in a large bowl. Once that's good and combined, you'll divide the mixture up into 8 evenly sized balls. Set those aside on a plate because we'll be adding them to the skillet next. By the time you are done with your beef, your bacon should be done, so remove the slices from heat, then let cool for a few minutes before cutting each slice in half. Now you'll heat your skillet over high heat and wait for that to warm up for a minute or 2 before adding 4 of the beef balls to your skillet. Smash them quickly with a spatula, getting them as thin as possible, and fry for just 1 to 2 minutes per side. Remove those patties from heat and set on a plate, dividing the cheese among them. The reason I have you fry up only 4 patties at a time is probably because your skillet is limited to that. We want to get the patties as thin as possible too, so you need room to smash them. Add your remaining 4 patties, then rinse and repeat. You'll add your final burger patties to your cheese top patties on the plate beside you, and then you are basically ready to eat. Add the burgers to your bowls, top with 2 half slices of turkey bacon, add your jalapenos over top, and then drizzle with dressing and dive in. You are gonna be obsessed with these burger bowls. They are so perfect for summer and barbecue season. You can freeze either the cooked burger patties for another time if you know you aren't going to eat them all, or you can freeze the balls of beef too to save you some prep time. You can even meal prep these burger bowls. Simply add the dressing to the bottom of a 1-liter mason jar, then slice up your burger and cheese patties, crumble up your bacon, then add your jalapenos followed by red onions, pickles, cherry tomatoes, and lettuce. Your jars will last in the fridge for up to 5 days. They are best enjoyed cold, but you can store the burger patties and bacon separately from the veggies and dressing so you can microwave for a couple minutes and enjoy warm. I also have a whole lot of other burgers on the blog from more restaurant copycats to healthier options like turkey burgers and lettuce wraps. I've linked to the burger archives in the description, so head there to check it out. So many ways to enjoy this quintessential summer feast. I hope you're feeling these burger bowls. I know I'm already way less likely to head out for fast food when I have these up my sleeve. Now the trick is to prep them before I start to enjoy a few cocktails. Trying to healthify my drug food, you know? If you end up making these burger bowls, tag me on Instagram @thegirlonblore. I always share your pictures and I love seeing what you whip up. Here's to healthy burgers and the best summer ever. Thanks for hanging with me here in my kitchen today. I'm about to dive into these bowls. Check out some more fun summer ideas right here on my channel, and I'll see you here again real soon.